Good morning and welcome to my channel, Be Divine Vintage. I hope everyone's feeling well and looking forward to the spring. There's little signs of it now here in the northwest of England, so long may that continue. We even had some sunshine the other day. So thrifts, the box. I mean, that box has got to attract any thrifter. I love boxes, don't you? And when I opened it up, oh my goodness, these were so cute. They're two little ladies, one with a skipping rope, one with flowers. They're only tiny, they're only as tall as, well, 3.5 fingers. Little eyes in there. Are these, what are they called, teals? Are they called these? This? Aren't they lovely? Little padded bodies. So they look ever so pretty in my craft room. I like those. And this little tiny buttonhole as well. I believe they are vintage, so how lovely is that? I could use that on the front of a journal or something. Pretty. So those are in that box. Right, I also was attracted to another box. So this one's card. This one is card covered with the paper. I love this organza lid, see-through lid there, and inside was another buttonhole or corsage. How pretty is that? I love the colours. Again, can be used beautifully in my crafting and will also look ever so pretty just in my craft room. So I bought those. The main things I'm going to show you have been gifts, so let's have a look. I bought this. Can't open it now. There we go. Sorry about the crinkliness. Crinkly. This. How pretty is this? It's a little, I do believe it's a little collar. How lovely is that? But you can't see it against the white against white. Let's put something underneath. There it is. Isn't it pretty? Beautiful little collar. So I don't know. Yeah, I suppose it could be stitched onto a dress or something. A jumper. Was it a nurse's collar? I don't know. It's pretty though, isn't it? So I bought that. Let's move that box out of the way. And then at my local hospice shop, bought these. I should just tip them all out really. I bought some string, 40p, because I use that twine when I wrap my parcels. And bought this was £1, this lovely vintage necklace. And I do like to use these like as closures on my books, and I do some very big journals. So I thought that little dangle there would make a great journal closure. And then all of these. So these are bangles. I think they're children's bangles. Ooh, look at them all coming out. I saw them the other day and I bought one. Then when I got home I thought, why did I only buy one? Because they're just so beautiful. So I do believe they are for children because they're very tiny. I can just about squeeze them over these 4 fingers. But how pretty are they? So I thought I could use them over, let's have a look. So say this was a glass jar. I could, not that one because it's too big. I'd have to find the correct size glass jar similar to that and use them as a sort of stacking decoration on the jar. What do you think? That one won't fit on there. But I could stack them. I could even do them on like a candle holder or something like that. So I've got all of these. So they're in sort of natural gold colours, sparklies, reds. This one's got a multicolour. Beautiful, aren't they? I don't know how many there is. There's a lot, I know. And I did a very, very good deal, and I put some money in the charity box as well. because it was hospice, and you know, God forbid, but we do all know somebody at some point, if not ourselves, who might have been needed the care of a hospice. So yeah, so they go on and on and on. Look at them all. Beautiful. I like this wavy one. They're lovely, aren't they? Get them all so you can see them. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? So I do believe they'll be from India or Pakistan in origin. Probably worn by children, I would imagine, at a wedding or something. Anyway, those are all my bangles. Right, let's go on to things I've been given. So I was given, I've not opened these, the given things I haven't looked at properly. So I was given this big bag of ribbons. Mainly modern ribbons, I think. That's nice. Mainly modern ribbons. I was given these from a friend of my mum's. So thank you, Christine. Oh, a bow. I do like a bow that's already tied. So when they're done, like if they've been on chocolates or something, they're tied much nicer than I can tie. Oh, I love all that thin ribbon. There's some cord in there. So, wow, that's a great gift. Thank you so much. Right, so the next things definitely are, in the main, vintage and antique. Because the lady who gave them to me told me they were. So let's have a look. Oh, so we've got a little tiny, I can use this in my doll's house. A little tiny, tiny, tiny basket of knitting. How pretty is that? It's got a little knitting pattern inside. It's got tape measure. It's got some little knitting needles, some wool. That is so, so lovely. So thank you for that. I love it. It was a lady at my textile group who's given me these. Oh, I need this again. A piece of crocheted, I think it's crocheted or tatted doily. That's pretty. And this. Oh, I like that. Oh, I think it goes into this round shape as well. So it could have been the edge of a doily, but that is lovely, isn't it? Really, really pretty. Some more ribbon. I might have bought this actually. I might have bought this with that other crinkly bag. Yeah, that's pretty too, isn't it? I think I did with it being in a crinkly bag. Right. Oh, Chanel ribbon. That's lovely, isn't it? Let's move this out of the way again. We've got some golden ribbon. It's like quite wide woven, and it's so shiny, but it is so soft. That's gorgeous. Right, back to vintage. Some shiny golden buttons still on their original card. 30p, and then they've been reduced to 15p. Wow. You won't get much for 15p these days. Oh, this is nice. Some anchor ribbon. I'm going to put that with my Water Babies journal. That's nice. Then there is... Swan down trim. How beautiful is that? Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. My hubby's here. I'm back. He wanted a ruler. Do you know, I've moved my craft room out of the house into this beautiful log cabin that my husband's built me in the garden, and they still sneak in. I don't think my husband knew I was in here because I've sneaked in to do a video. They still sneak in to borrow things. Buttons. Ooh. Buttons. Let's get back to what we're doing here. Oh, look at that. There's a little tiny, like, Bambi charm in there as well. Oh, that's nice. It looks I don't think it is a military button, but it looks a little bit like one. And some bone buttons. Silver coloured buttons. Oh, these are cute. These little, like, pearly ones, aren't they? So those can go in my button collection. I do love that little Bambi. Just keep him out. Those are for the buttons. The button jar. Oh, I've got a soldier. One of the King's guards there with his bearskin. I think that is a vintage one. That's lovely, isn't it? It's a big day for the UK today in the royal family with the arrest of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor on his birthday. What are these? These are buttons. Oh, are they buttons? Yes, the buttons, but they are little tiny pencil sharpeners, buttons, and little tiny pencils. Aren't they cute? Let's see what else. There's just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I love those. What an exciting bag this is. Oh, more buttons. Some vintage green and gold. Pretty, aren't they? I do like those. I love them. So excited. I was listening to somebody yesterday on the radio. It comes from where I come from, Bolton. And I thought, God, what a boring accent. We never sound excited or anything, even though we are. It's just the accent. I'm sorry about that. I am excited. I am loving all these. Except I can't help my accent. And also I've got a very, very sore throat. I know. Oh, I can see something really, really spectacular. I'm going to save that till last. Oh, another little Tide bar. It's fabulous. Look here. A little... Did I show you that properly? A little Scotty dog. Wop, wop. That's cute. Some... what looks like vintage... That's nice. It's a vintage... vintage trim. Whether it's off the edge of a tablecloth or something, I don't know. It looks like it's come off the edge of something anyway, but that's like half, they're like half flowers. Yep. And then I've just noticed these are amazing. They're going to be playing cards, aren't they? I mean, look at the box. These are very old. She told me that they were her grandmother. Now, this lady's, I'm 66, how old am I? 60. So she's older than me, and these were her grandmothers or great-grandmothers. But she said there is one card missing, and it's time now to let them go. And she'd seen that I decorated vintage playing cards in some of my journals. So these are antique cards. They're only small, look, fit in my hand quite easily. Aren't they lovely? And this is the other side. Oh, she's obviously had a sort through. They must all be in order. A joker is quite cute as jokers can be. So yeah, they're all in order. She'll have had a look through. That'll be how she knows there was one missing. I can tell they've been well used, but aren't they absolutely beautiful? So thank you so much for these wonderful things. So hubby, he just came in then, and I'd sneaked out to do this because he said no more. You've got enough. I mean, is there such a thing as enough crafting items? Is there such a thing? No, there isn't. So when he came in, I turned the video off and I said, somebody gave it to me, all of them, everything, somebody's given them to me. So he looked at all the bundles, and I knew that he knew that nobody had given me all those. So anyway, what a wonderful collection. So thank you at the thrift shops. Thank you at the my textile group for these lovely vintage gifts. I hope you've enjoyed this video and had a peek through at these things with me. I am excited. I'm really thrilled and happy to have received all these. I'm going to have to try and work on this Bolton accent to try and make it sound more enthusiastic than what it is. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.